What's up with you guys? It is your boy West Coast, and we live in the building, man. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing, man? It's your boy West Coast, man. We up here for another Can't Sleep Cowboys, man. I got my boy Henny Demore with me, and I got the homeboy, the landlord, man, out of Alabama, man. So we live in the building, man. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? Hey, man, what's up with you, Henny? How you doing today, man? Can let me know if you up on your page.
Yeah, man, I'm up streaming live, reporting live from Texarkana, man. We doing good, man. Just here ready to get to this late night cowboy stuff, man.
Shoot, I heard that, man. I heard that. So, yo, man, hey, we up, we live. Not Henny, but landlord. I do not think we are live on your page because I am checking it for myself right now.
Yeah, I don't see it on mine. It's all good, man.
All right, so we gonna figure that out because it's gonna be the
Yeah.
last time we do that. You know what I'm saying? We spent too much time to try to not get that up. But hey, I'm not gonna we gonna rock anyway. But listen to me, man. We are live on West Coast Cowboy. And if you're listening to on YouTube, I also need you to go over to Landlord. Landlord, you're gonna tell them your page real quick so they can give you a
Oh yeah.
follow.
Landlord from Alabama on all social media. Holla at your boy. Let's get it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, yo, man, and then, hey, Henny, let them know your page real quick.
Hey, man, HTM Sports on all platforms. Well, Facebook is still hitting the more, working on that. They ain't letting me change it right now. But HTM Sports on YouTube, Twitter, all other platforms. Just hook me up.
Okay, sounds good. Sounds good, man. So, yo, man, you already know whenever West Coast goes live, man, there's two things that we must do. Two things that we must do. First thing we must do is we must hit that share button. I need everybody right now to hit that share button. Go in right now, and I need every single person that's watching right now to hit that share button. Go ahead and hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it. Hit that share button. Share it to everywhere else we need to go right now. If there's a cowboy hater, share it to his page too. You feel me? Hey,
Already.
because they the ones that need to hear it, man. They need to hear it. You feel me?
They
Hey,
the
next
biggest
thing,
fans.
facts for real. Them and Eagles fans. Them and Eagles. Don't
Yeah.
forget about the Eagles fans. Because man, they won't nobody support a Cowboy fan like an Eagles fan. I need to put that
Hey.
on the shirt, right? We put that on the shirt. All right, so yo, so this is what we about to do. Hey, if you're watching on West Coast, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go through here. I'm gonna say everybody's name. As I say your name, I need everybody to do one or two things. I need you to either hit that share button, or I need you to hit that star button. And also, the super chats is on YouTube. Super chat is on. So if you haven't already, man, make sure you tap in on the super chat too. So yo, here we go. Hey, if somebody on Facebook, hit that star button so I can know it's on. Please, please, please. What's up with you, star boy, my boy? What's up with you, Lee Harrison? I see you. What's up with you, 4D? I see you, Clay. I see you, David. I see you, my boy. What's up with you, Miss Cortez? Appreciate you for tapping in. Who else we got over here? Christian. What's up with you, Christian? Viva. What's up with you, Viva? Joseph. I see you. Tenderoni. I see you. David Allen. I see you. That's a hell of a name, right?
All right.
Christian 719. I see you. Star Beezy, I see you. Miss Cortez, I see you again. And then Justin. Hey, hey, appreciate you, my boy Star Boy, for hitting that star button, man, letting us know it's on, my fam. Appreciate you, sir. And then Rodney, what's up with you, sir? Anthony. Hey, I want to know, man, because it's Uncut Cowboy. I need to know right now who is watching the latest right now. I need you to put the time right now, whatever time it is that you're watching right now. Put it in the comment box right now. Let me know. Put it in the comment. Right now it's 10:03. Henny, what time is it? Where you at?
Shit, it's midnight out here, boy. It's
Okay.
12:03.
12:03. Okay, okay, okay. And landlord, what time is it? Where you at?
Yeah, me and Hannah on the same time zone, so it's 12:03 over here as well. You
Oh, okay,
understand?
okay. Yeah, okay, okay. So do we have anybody in the comment box that's later, that's watching later than 12:03? Because if you are watching later than 12:03, we gonna for sure not complain about how late we up, because you the real MVP of the night. You feel me? But yo,
Already.
man, on late it's 103. Okay, okay, okay. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Miss Cortez, 310 stars. Appreciate you. TC said it's 12. He in Texas somewhere. He in Austin. My boy Willie, Big Will. It's 10 p.m. You out here with me then? What's up with it? George on the East Coast somewhere. Tenderoni, it's Tenderoni. What is you doing up at 1 o'clock in the morning watching Cowboy Talk? You crazy, girl. You crazy. What's up with you? George Lee on the East Coast somewhere too. So 12:03 looks like is the latest. Rodney's on the East Coast somewhere. Jeremy is right down the street, Fontana, California. What's up, boy? Um, Who we got Shreveport in the house. What's up, man? I bought a shirt in Shreveport one time. That's Louisiana. It's one. It's and we got somebody in South Carolina. My boy Joshua said it's 104 out there, and in Virginia it is 104. Oh, she in South Kakalaki. Okay, Becky is in El Dorado, South Kansas City. Have you ever heard of that, Henny?
I ain't never
Nah,
heard of that.
I ain't
nah.
never heard of that either. I thought I listened to me. I saw El Dorado. I was like, oh damn, my cousin in the
That's
building. What's up?
Texas. They
That's
got an El Dorado, Texas, or something like that, don't?
man. I ain't gonna lie, man. You
I
gonna
believe
disrespect?
so.
Man, I only know one El Dorado boy, and that's El Dorado, Arkansas. You better let them know. Better let them know something. You know what I'm saying? Home of the
Indeed, bro.
chickadilly and the sputting. Yeah, you mean? You know what I'm talking about? You feel me? We was just talking about that too.
On my
But
mama
yo,
was.
we was right. We was. But yo, this is what we gonna do, man. My boy, hey landlord, you said you had something on your heart, man. You was on. We was trying to get on the show, and you
Yeah,
said you had something on your heart, man. I need this is Uncut Cowboy, so
yeah.
everybody get two cuss words. Unless you say the F word, then you use your whole word. That's your whole word for the whole week. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
everybody get two of them. So what is on your heart? Lay it on. Oh wait, time out. I forgot about you. YouTube. I'm so sorry. Y'all know I'm new to YouTube. JT, what's up with you, baby? Jeffrey, my moderator, he got that big old wrench by his name, so you know what that means. If you get out of line, he gonna tighten your ass up. All
Gonna
right,
take
uh,
care of you.
he gonna tighten you up. You know what I'm saying? Youth is,
And again,
yeah, we got use of Arab. What's up, boy? I see you, man. Hey, save your question. He wants to talk about all hell Odell. I got you. Save your question. I got you. All right, what's up? Hey, what's on your heart, landlord? It's on you, my boy. What was that thought you said you had? Did he cut out?
I think so. The cuz froze on my end.
Landlord. All right, we're gonna get him back. But Henny, I think we can go ahead while we get landlord back on here. We're gonna go ahead and answer this question right here from Yusuf
Okay.
Air. He says Odell Beckham to the Dallas Cowboys. What is your thoughts on it?
Well, man, it would be a wise move to make to upgrade the receiver position. And we always talk about run the damn ball, and I really do believe in that. I really do believe in leading with a rushing attack. But it never hurts to upgrade any position on your football team.
Facts.
Because you can bring Odell Beckham in right now, and odds are he will be your second best receiver. Because yes, Michael Gallup, had been a productive receiver before, but he has not played like the Michael Gallup that earned that paycheck that he just got. So he just recently got back from that ACL injury. And usually take players a while to get readjusted to actually move and play like they old selves. So like we might not get the old Michael Gallup this season. So if you do bring in a guy like Odell Beckham, you add to a position of need. So when you do pass the ball, you can be more effective doing so. And then when you actually think about it, like hell, Noah Brown is showing up on the injury report right now with a foot problem. So like his status is up in the air for Sunday. So like that also that really raises the question: if something were to happen to CD Lamb, what would our passing game look like? Because
Facts.
we already have Dalton Schultz running around on one leg. You already have Michael Gallup just fresh back from an injury. Then you got the issue with Noah Brown. So if anything were to happen to CD Lamb, God forbid, like the talent after him just plummets. So like it probably would be a good idea to bring in another receiver that we can rely on.
I mean, this is my thing with Odell Beckham, right? I'm not for trading for a wide receiver because I think if you're going to give up assets for something, you need to give up assets for a guy that you're going to want to hold on to. But I mean, free agency, bro, you have money, bro. Like the Dallas Cowboys have money. You got like 17. Hey, give me the exact number, Henny, because I don't want to quote wrong. But we got
Yes.
umpteen amount of money, millions in our bank account right now. So it's really just about the Dallas Cowboys just using it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like this isn't a situation where it's like you got to give away this or you got to give away that. No, like you have the money. So since you have the money, use it.
Yeah, cause see, we made a couple of moves, of course, because we did bring in guys, do this, do that. We still got $7 million worth of cap space right now.
Facts. How much? What's the exact?
The exact number is 7 million $162,293.
Yeah. And I'm gonna tell you this right here. And Mike Fisher tends to be pretty reputable when it comes to these things. Mike Fisher said that he's looking for a contract like Michael Gallup, like a 3-year deal or something like that. And I'm like, bruh, there's no way in hell that the Cowboys would even be interested in anything that has to do with a deal with Odell Beckham that's like 3 years. So I had to there's so many weird numbers that are going around right now, and I don't even think Odell would even want to come in on a contract like that because I think he wants to be like a mercenary. Like, I think these older players, they realize pretty quickly that guess what? A team's chances of winning a Super Bowl change every single year by decisions that office make or decisions that they don't make. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So
I
it's
agree
like,
with that.
you know what I'm saying? So if I'm Odell Beckham, why would I want to do that? You know what I'm saying? I want to remain a mercenary. That's what I would do. And that was explained to me. And I'm gonna tell you that theory that I just told you right now, that theory was told to me by a mercenary. A guy that's being a mercenary right now. You know what I'm saying? But what's up with you, man? I think we got what's up with you back in the building.
What's happening, man? I don't know what's going on. My fault. My fault.
Hating ass Eagle fan. I'm gonna tell you, man. I'm gonna tell you, you had some of that hating ass Eagle juice up in your
Oh
cord
yeah,
line and it just sprag it out of there. You feel me? But yo,
yeah.
we got landlord back. So man, what was that thought you had, man? Let's talk about it for a couple minutes.
Oh yeah. So I had this crazy troll on my channel this morning, and he said some real buffoonery that was very disturbing. He said that Justin Fields was better than Dak Prescott, which is hearsay, which is foolishness. So it made me turn up, and I got the saying stuff. So I said to him, and I honestly feel like this. I told him I would take Cooper Rush over Justin Fields. What y'all think about that?
Well, this is the thing. I don't know if I would go that far and
Yeah,
say
man,
that
I ain't even gonna lie to you, man. Go ahead,
yeah, I wouldn't say I would go that far. Justin Fields has not lived up to his draft position, but he also plays on a horrible team. So like he has the physical abilities. The man runs a 4.4. He can play receiver right now on a high level if he wanted to. He has a very strong arm. Like he can make all the NFL throws. He's just young.
Yeah.
Like Cooper Rush has been in the NFL for six years as a career backup. He scored out a nice little niche doing that. And, even though Justin Fields has not been the most productive quarterback, he still has time.
Yeah.
So like I
Of
don't think
course, I'm
I
not
don't think that
talking
Cooper Rush is
about
better.
I'm not talking about his potential. I'm talking about right now.
Shit,
He
I still
has
would take,
potential. He
look.
has
I
potential.
I still would take Justin Fields just because look, Cooper Rush only completed 57% of his passes as a starter. So like even with how bad the Justin Fields playing, at least when his arm is not working, I can use his legs. I can use him to run for 80 something yards and still win a game when he's not passing the ball well.
But this is
If
what I
the
want y'all to realize though. They numbers are comparable.
they're
Because when
they're
after
they
I
are
said that,
their passing numbers are
they're
comparable.
yeah
yeah,
they're
yeah.
they're I was this is what I say. This is what I say. Um, Cooper Rush is not a starting quarterback in the NFL. Not, bro. He's not. I can't do it. I can't listen to me. Hey, listen to me, man. I can't.
It was a level of troll in there now. But
Yeah, man.
hey, yeah, it was just
Yeah,
funny
man.
when I went back and looked today. When I looked back and looked at their numbers and seeing how comparable it was just hilarious to me though. I ain't gonna lie.
But I will say this. Like, you got to think about this. You're comparing a 7-year Cooper Rush is like a 6-year vet, like a 6-year vet of sitting behind someone, being compared to a kid that's been in the league. This is not his rookie year. What is his second year in the league?
Second year.
Yeah. And
His
he
second.
hasn't even played a full 17 games, I don't think.
Yeah. So
He played
I think,
well,
He played
I think,
part of last year.
probably
yeah,
all together. He probably done played a season by now.
Yeah, I
yeah,
think so.
probably now. You know what I'm saying? But nah, I would still. I mean, in the scan Fields, I would think right now Fields is a better quarterback. You know what I'm saying? But the cool thing about it is, man, like Fields is not going to be playing Cooper Rush or Dak. Fields is going to be playing the Dallas Cowboys defense. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the question is this: is Dak going to be better than the Bears defense, or is Justin Fields going to be better than the Dallas Cowboys defense? That's the real question we need to ask. And let's
Yeah.
start off with that, man. What are your thoughts, man? Because I'm gonna keep it real with you, man. Like I had a real conversation with some real folks today, man. And I say it like this. I don't think there's no too many teams on our schedule that can score. Listen to me. I'm not even saying beat us. I don't even care. I'm not even talking about winning or losing. If you look on the Dallas Cowboys schedule right now, bruh, there is not too many teams on this schedule that can score 30 points on this team. There's not, bro. I look on this schedule right now. There's not one team on my schedule right now that I believe can score 30 points on my team. Not
Well,
one.
Facts.
I believe that because like look, we played the Eagles and they didn't score 30, and they had a turnover and down and three interceptions to help boost their scoring opportunities, and they didn't get to 30. So we don't play, and there's really not no big juggernaut offense we're gonna play this year. We don't play the Chiefs, we don't play the
Hey, but think
Bills.
about this. When you played the Chiefs, you played them under the worst scenario. You had to go to Kansas City. You had to play them in inclement weather. Guess what the
Without
score
Coop.
was? Night
Without
without
Coop.
Amari Cooper.
Yeah.
Without Amari Cooper.
And
And with
CD
Kellen
went
Moore
out
as
at
your
halftime.
with Amari Cooper, and think about this: with Kellen Moore as your offensive coordinator, your defense only gave up 19 points. Think about this: Patrick Mahomes at his mama house, where he pay his mortgage at, where that goofy looking wife of his and that weird looking boy that'll be doing this right here. Hey, you put yourself
His,
in the
da-
media, I can talk about you. You know what I'm
his
saying?
dancing brother.
Yes, you if you don't want your wife to get talked about, then make her like my lady, out of sight, out of mind. You feel me? But if she out there on TikTok, she is eligible to be talked about. She goofy looking. You know what I'm saying? Well, we was at they house. We was at they house, bruh. They scored 16 points in the first half. Them boys got 3 total points in the second half, bruh. 3 total points. And think about this: to win a Super Bowl this year, you will never have to do that. Worst case scenario, you'll play them on the road somewhere in Arizona in a dome where it's beautiful weather. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So that's
Mhm.
why I look, and then people say the Bills. You say the Bills, I'm gonna be honest with you, like, the Bills are probably the only team that's like is kind of like the only team that's the caveat because, bro, like on my mama, man, like, you know, Josh Allen is who I would want the Cowboys to let Dak Prescott be one day, bro. Like
Yeah.
let him just be this like rowdy ass dude that don't like one game he throws 45 times, another game he throws 12 times, but he rushes 14 times. Like doing whatever it is you have to do. Because I'm gonna tell you this right now, that as our defensive coordinator, that is harder. That's the hardest thing in the world to scheme around. Because you don't know what you're getting week after week.
A
You know what I'm saying?
chameleon. That's a that.
Exactly.
But one
Exactly.
thing though, one of the beautiful things about what you're saying is though, think about this: the teams that you naming in the AFC,
Mhm.
we talking about the NFC. That's the road to the Super Bowl. We'll have to worry about them in the Super Bowl. Know what I'm
So we
saying?
so we basically in a good space. That's what you're saying.
Yes,
I
yes.
mean,
Cause look, San Francisco now with them adding Christian McCaffrey now, that might end up being a potential problem later on down the road. I don't
You are
see them
going to
doing it
have
right
to
now.
stop the run. We're gonna have to know how to
Yeah,
stop the run to
yeah,
beat them.
yeah.
That's
So they
fact.
they gonna be a problem. Like they might not be playing wonderful and beautiful right now, but they might be a problem down the line. We're gonna have to go see Debo. We're gonna have to go see him.
well,
We
this is the
might have
thing
to.
though.
We're gonna have to get over that hump.
This is the thing. If everything stays the way that it is, there's only going to be one team from every other conference going because three of the best records are in the NFC East. The Eagles have the number one seed, and then we have the other two wild cards right
Yeah.
at this
But I'm
moment.
gonna tell hey, can I
No,
say
no,
something? Can I say something real quick too though? And don't count this out. Tom Brady's going to the playoffs, bro.
He
yeah, but
looked terrible tonight,
he'll
but
go.
he gonna figure it out, ain't it?
It's not
We
even
just
this.
seen it
Their
too many
division is,
times.
bro. Their division. Listen to me. The Carolina Panthers are trying to race to the. They're gonna race to the lottery. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Like
Carolina Panthers, hey, they ain't out of it. They
I know.
everybody in that division same damn record.
Like the division is so bad, bro. Like think about this. They could literally get in the play. Somebody in that division will probably get into the playoffs with an 8-9 record.
Yeah, because look, the Falcons are leading the division right now at 3-4.
I know it's kind of off subject, but I do want to see what y'all think. Would you would have did what Kansas City did? Cause I think they kind of did. I think that was a pretty nice deal for them. I think Tony gonna ball over there. Would you would have gave that up for Tony?
So go ahead and announce the subject real quick so they know what you're talking about. So
Oh, my
everybody,
bad.
you're good,
Kansas
good.
City traded for Kadarius Toney. I believe they gave up a third rounder,
A conditional third
a
and a
conditional
six.
third, and a sixth rounder. Yeah.
All right, so my thoughts on this, or I'll just say it like this. I will speak as far as the organization. What I love about when I see stuff like this is because, like, I wish my organization did stuff like Kansas City, right? Kansas City got rid of Hill, right? What was the next thing they did when they lost, when they got rid of Hill? They signed Juju Smith-Schuster. Then they said, okay, that's not enough. Then what they do? They went into the damn draft, drafted Sky Moore, right? Then they played Sky Moore. They said, oh, damn, Sky Moore's not going to be enough for Patrick. Let's go get Kadarius Toney. Like, what they're doing is, bro, they're not, like, they see the problem. Okay, that didn't fix the problem the way we want it to be fixed. Okay, let's fix it again. Okay, let's fix it again. Okay, let's fix it again. Like,
And then
that's a team that, to me, is really trying to get a Super Bowl. Like, in my opinion, that's a team that's aggressively trying to get a Super Bowl.
I agree. And then hey, you didn't even mention Valdez Scanley that they added. They added all kinds of pieces to that wide receiving core. So
Yeah,
yeah,
man. Go ahead. Go ahead, Henny.
no. So like just to piggyback on what you're saying, yeah, I would like the same mindset for our front office. Like yes, I do like that they went out and added a defensive tackle, but there are still deficiencies on other parts of the team. Like you can't look at the play of the offensive line and say that you probably don't need a guard right now because Connor McGovern is playing a position that you did not want him to play in preseason. Like in all off season, your plan was for Tyler Swift to play guard, and now you still got Connor McGovern out there because he was bad last year and he ain't been good this year. So so like things like that. We already touched on the wide receiver position. Like yeah, they're doing okay now, but like we took a real big step back when we lost Amari Cooper and lost Cedric Wilson, and then we replaced it with Jalen Tober, who they have not let play, and James Washington, who has not been able to play because his foot is still injured. So, like, I would like for my team to see, like, yeah, we made moves. Like you were saying, we made moves, but, like, they're not paying any fruit right now. So let's try to do something else.
Facts, facts, and I like that. We lost my boy again. I don't know what's going on with his internet. He got that Eagle internet over there. My boy Troy says got Virgil. He said got Valdez from Green Bay. Like the one thing I like about it is they know what the strength of their team is, and no matter what it is, they're doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I like. Like I like a team that recognizes, okay, we put a team together in August. But guess what? Things have changed since August. So now we have to adapt. I told y'all this during training camp. The Dallas Cowboys, whatever team they put together in August, is going to be the team that they stay with, bruh. Like they only make minor changes because of what? These or that. But I will say this, man. This game versus the Bears, I hope my Dallas Cowboys uses this as like a last litmus test. What is a litmus test? A test is like an eyeball test, like a test to kind of compare yourself to everybody else. And I hope they compare some positions against this because guess what? When Chicago comes in here, one thing for sure, we going to for sure see what a real linebacker look like, bro. Because Raekwon is, oh my God, that boy's a beast.
Bad
That,
man.
yeah, that man is a beast, man. Let's talk about these Bears for a couple minutes, man. Let's talk about these Bears defense versus the Dallas Cowboys offense, man. And let's also talk about what adjustments the Cowboys are going to have to make if Ezekiel Elliott does not play. Let's go ahead and start with that Ezekiel Elliott. What are y'all thoughts on if Ezekiel Elliott plays or if he doesn't play this week?
Well, man, like, the game plan should still be the game plan because even without Ezekiel Elliott, let's just be honest. The Cowboys do not believe in a workhorse running back anymore. It's not like Ezekiel Elliott was getting the ball 26 times, 30 times, and leading the way rushing. They are splitting up the carries because Zeke has not look. Zeke has not had a 25 carry game since 2019. It was like October of 2019, so it's been about 3 years since they gave the ball to Ezekiel Elliott 25 times. Hell, Tony Pollard has never had a game where he exceeded 14 carries. So
In
it's
his
not like it's
career?
in his career. He's never exceeded 14 carries in his career. 14 carries is his career high, and
That's
that's
horrible, bro.
crazy.
That's
And that's
horrible.
crazy because look, Tony Pollard started a game at running back for you, and he still has not gotten the ball over 14 times.
That's
That's a
horrible.
So
that's an indictment on your OC for
Bro,
sure.
that the word. Oh my God, bro! I literally went to drink my water, and this as I was drinking, that exact word came to my head: indictment.
That's
yeah,
an
Indictment.
indictment on your OC for sure.
Repeat
so
that again, because Henny, you be talking so fast sometimes, brother. You don't even make these people put it in the comment box. Like that should have been like, listen, everybody put 14 in the comment box right now. My
That's
pastor
ridiculous.
say, my pastor say when it's important, you got to circle it, man. Everybody write 14, man. Everybody write 14 in the comment box right now. I'm putting it go right now, 14. I need everybody to share this content 14 times right now. I need everybody right now to send 1,400, send $14 on super chat. I need everybody right now to send 1,400 stars. 1,400 stars right now. 1,400 stars. Let me see it. If
yeah,
you
for
a real
real
ass
though.
cowboy, I know why is 14 so important? Go ahead.
That is the most that Tony Pollard has ever gotten the ball in a singular game. He
Yeah,
has never exceeded 14 carries in his career. And it's crazy to think that Tony Pollard has multiple 100-yard games
I was just about to
and
say that.
and has never gotten the ball over 14 times. But that just shows you how explosive Tony Pollard is.
He good for a 10 carry, 100-yard game. Know what I'm saying? He
Because
like
Yeah,
he
that.
gets because he
because
gets
he gonna get about 70 on one run. He gonna get about
Yeah,
70 on one
yeah,
run.
yeah. I had predicted that in one of them games, I believe against the Rams. I said he'll have like 10 carries for like 100 and some yards, but he ended up like 9 for like 90 something. I was real close. Like he known for doing that with a very limited amount of carries.
he's on a he Tony Pollard is the quintessential boom or bust running back. Like he's gonna either give you a he's either giving you goal post or he's giving you a yard.
Yeah,
And
and
there's
you know,
there's and there's like there's really like no in between. You know what I'm
He
saying?
a good finisher too.
Yeah,
His
he is.
finishing ability
He's
underrated in
improved on
my
that.
opinion.
He's
Yeah.
so
improved. He's
much.
improved. And you know what I'm gonna tell you too? I think when you see like because one thing I noticed about Tony Pollard is when he sees Zeke running heavy, he tries to mimic that because
Yeah.
Tony Pollard is running different than when he was 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Like
They
I
say he
see
got his
Tony
weight
Pollard.
up a little bit.
But I'm saying I physically see him trying to move the pow now.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like I see him doing that. But I'm gonna tell you this right now. I will never let this go. And y'all get mad when I say this. Tony Pollard ain't no damn running back, bruh. Lord. Can he do it? Yes. Can I cook food at my house? Yes. But guess what? If I invite y'all over to the house, I'm not cooking. You want to know why? Because I want y'all to take the best. I want y'all to take the best aspect, the best cook in the house. My lady gonna cook it up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My lady gonna cook it up. You gonna get the best out of him, bro. If you want to get the best out of, and I'm gonna tell you this right now, if he's a backup running back, then how often can you have Turpin, Tony Pollard, Ezekiel Elliott, C.D. Lamb, Dak Prescott all on the field at the same time?
Not often.
You
I made a
can't.
video today saying
It's
that
impossible. Go ahead.
I'm begging Kellen Moore to use Turpin. Know what I'm saying? That
He don't
we
know. He
can't
don't know.
even get
He
him.
don't know how. Landon, I
We
don't think
can't
he
even
knows
get
how.
him to use Tony. So using Turpin is just out of the question. Know what I'm saying? It's
Right.
sad.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. That's why a lot of people got upset with me. A lot of people got upset with me during preseason when people were like, "Oh my God, Turpin's gonna come in here and the Cowboys are gonna utilize him and I'm like, bro, listen,
That's
if
funny.
he if he
Look,
Yeah.
can't if he can't use Tony Pollard, I'm sorry, it's not going to happen.
exactly, because Tony Pollard the bigger target. Tony Pollard he is 6 foot tall and 209 pounds. So like it's gonna be hard for me to believe that he can't use a 6 foot guy with 4.3 speed. You can't find a way to put him in the best position to be successful, but he's gonna put little Turpin out there, 5'7", 150 something pounds, and he's just gonna be this dynamic player.
They
So like
threw him
yeah,
a screen. They threw him a screen last game, and they did a little reverse. But like I said, man, I said in my video, you can use him as a decoy as well, man. Like this isn't rocket science, man. Like you bring him in to do a couple things, then you make plays off of that. You build off of that. You know what I'm saying? Build off them same looks. Think about the best OCs in they scheme. They don't just do a whole bunch of different stuff. They play out for a few plays and everything looks the same and they trick everybody. You know what I'm saying? That's the most hard. That's the hardest type of scheme to deal with when you making everything look the same, but you're doing different things off of it in different variations. That's what makes it difficult to deal with. You know what I'm saying?
That's what makes a good
right.
wide receiver too. because a good wide receiver is able to show, make every route look exactly the same while making them all, while making them all different. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And that's a really good point too. It's like, even like on a jet sweep, right? You could do something like where you fake the jet sweep to him, right? Like, because at the end of the day, all you really need is Turpin running across the backside of your offense. That's it. Because even if you don't believe he's gonna get the ball, since he's so freaking fast, you have to respect it. Because the one time that he does throw him the ball, it could really be a touchdown. So
Just
like,
sent him on the 9 a couple times too.
but I'm gonna
I
tell
was
you
gonna
too.
say
I'm
that
gonna,
next.
but I'm gonna tell
Yeah.
you. I'm gonna tell you guys also too. The issue that Kellen Moore is having is, in order to have him on the field to do those decoys, that means you have to be on doing those types of plays. We're in 12 formation so goddamn much that when he comes on the field, you're basically like, hot alert. Yeah, he's on the field
Yeah,
now.
he finna do something.
He's about to
Watch
do
him.
something. Watch him. Like, in order, like that, like, I'm gonna tell you this right now. If Turpin was in Kansas City, he would be a league MVP.
He would be a monster.
He
Cause
would
Andy
be
Reid understands how to use them. That's
yes,
why I
he does.
said that's what made me ask y'all about Kadarius Toney. Man, that boy got some talent. And
Bro.
and
Terrence
you
Tony
put
was
him
fire,
with Andy Reid,
bro. He's
you put
fire,
him
bro.
you put him with Andy Reid, man, that boy finna go off. I'm
Bro,
telling you
he had
that right now.
180. Listen, Cowboy fans won't admit it, but that boy had 187 yards in the third quarter before he tried to punch somebody, bro. The only thing that stopped Kadarius Toney was him when he tried to punch us, because
Yeah,
that boy had 187 yards in the third quarter, bro.
he was
He was
going
going
ballistic.
too ballistic, bro. I've never seen that, bro.
Yeah, yeah. That boy nice. And look, I told you my
And he got
homeboy, he
that
a
Florida
Chiefs fan.
swag. And he got that Florida swag, like that. I'm a big giant swag. Like, bro, you
Yeah,
need that type of mindset in, like, you know what I'm saying? When you're an undersized player in, like, you know what I mean? You need that. Like, you
yeah.
need that, bro.
See, I sent the text to my homeboy, he a Chiefs fan. I said, man, y'all did good. I
Yeah,
said
you
that boy Tony nice, bro. To me, I'm a wide receiver guy. Tony nice, bro. Like it is what it is. Like he ain't a cowboy, but me just judging the player, he's a nice player. Especially if you put him in the right situation. And you got him with Patrick Mahomes on top of all them other receivers they got over there. They got a stable of receivers now with Juju and then the Sky Moore guy. Like they gonna
And
be
they
a
all
problem over there.
speedy. And they all speedy and quick.
Twitchy. They went and got two more Tyreek Hills. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And I'm gonna tell you, they got a bunch of wide receivers that can win, and a bunch of wide receivers that can get open and do damage in open space. Because if
Yeah.
their offense, that's what it's really about. Their offense is literally throw, because they don't have a running back. You know what I'm saying? Well, they have a running back, but the utilization, they've struck out on running back. You know what I'm saying?
Talking
And
about
it's
Kansas
probably
City.
yeah, and it's probably a good thing that it's probably a good thing, because imagine if like a Le'Veon Bell would have worked out. Like, they've tried, and they
Yeah.
freaking drafted Carlos, the one kid out of in the 32nd pick. So they
The
have
dude from
literally
LSU was doing all
yeah
right, wasn't it?
yeah, he was. But I'm
Yeah.
saying, like,
Yeah.
imagine if they really did, like, what's up, my Cowboys family? What if they really did, like, have us a legitimate running game over there with what they can do in the pass game? Like, that mess would be absolutely ridiculous. It's like Shaq. What if Shaq shot 80% of his free throws, bruh? Like,
Yeah.
imagine.
It's a
Imagine,
wrap.
bruh.
It's
It's
a
a
wrap.
wrap. Bruh. It'd be a wrap, man. It'd be an absolutely wrap. Somebody said, what happened to the Dak talk? We just switched it up. Hey, man, this is Uncut Cowboy. Y'all know how it is, man.
We freestyling, man.
We just be dipping
Off
and
the
moving.
dome.
Off the dome. Hey, Henny, man, what's on your mind? Because I know you had a little something you wanted to talk about too, man. Let us know something.
Man, so hold on. Let's rewind. They said Dak talk. When the hell were we talking about Dak?
Man, we always talking about that. You know what I'm saying? Listen to me, man.
I was in and out. My internet was hating on me, so I don't know.
Hey, listen, I need everybody in the comment box to leave them damn Eagles fans alone, bro. I think we give these guys too much credit.
Why y'all
Like,
sitting here arguing? Listen, why y'all sitting here arguing?
give these
with
dudes
the,
way too much credit, man.
y'all sitting here arguing with the least accomplished team in your division. Go
Ah,
argue with a Giant. Go argue with a Giants fan or something. At least they got multiple championships. You
like,
argue. You are arguing with one hit wonders. Who gives a damn about them?
listen, hey, landlord, you gonna love this when I say this. You gonna love this when I say this.
All
Henny,
right.
you're not gonna like it so much, but landlord gonna like this. I said, Philadelphia Eagle fans are like the Tennessee Volunteers, bruh. They're like Tennessee Volunteer fans. I say, bro, listen to me. Alabama still probably gonna win the championship. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like,
Facts.
yes, y'all did beat them, but y'all do
Yeah.
know that you still got to play the SEC championship game. You still got
Yeah.
to play the semifinal game. You still got to play the national championship game. Like,
It
come
ain't
on, bro.
over. It
Like
ain't
y'all,
over with.
y'all gonna steal them good people, give them good people goalposts, man. Get them people they goalposts back. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
Nah,
it's
saying?
man,
all
they,
good.
they, they took them goalposts to the hood. It's over.
Yeah, but
They
you
put
feel,
them in a chop shop near you then.
yeah, you feel what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying though? Like, bro, you can tell Philadelphia Eagles fans ain't never really like experienced what they've experiencing right now. Like they've never really experienced this. Like, bro, it is a very 6 games, bro. I remember an Atlanta Falcons team that started off like 5-0 and didn't even make the playoffs, bro.
I don't
Like
want to
it
hop on this too
grind me real
long,
quick.
but I gotta say this. Think about this now. If the shoe was on the other foot, I swear to y'all, I don't think we'll be as ecstatic as they is about this win. If
Bro,
we
we
beat
would
if
not
we
care,
beat the Eagles team, if we beat the Eagles team with a backup quarterback, we would be done talking about that the next week.
bro.
We'll be like, why we didn't beat them by 40? That'll be
Bro, they
our
would be
mindset.
giving us no credit right now. What are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about? If we would have beat them with a backup quarterback, they would be giving us zero credit, bro. You
No,
guys,
I'm talking about if we would have beat them while they had a backup quarterback.
I know, and
Like
that's
if
what I'm
it,
saying too. That's what
yeah,
I'm saying
we
too.
wouldn't
Eagles,
care about that win. We'll be like, they had a backup. We don't care. They up there beating their chest about this win.
Well,
Like
they
for
dancing
real.
through a parade, boy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
like, come on, bro. Like, man. But hey, man, let's go ahead and let's go hop into this next one. So, yo, listen. The practice, the report came out today, and it said that Ezekiel Elliott was a. It said that he was a D. He did not practice today.
2 days
So
in a row.
2 days in a row. He hasn't practiced. What are y'all thoughts on Zeke playing this Sunday? Do you guys think we need Zeke playing this Sunday? If he doesn't play this Sunday, what does your running back room look like this week? And y'all can take that at any time. I mean, go ahead.
You know, I like Malik Davis. I think he can step in and do pretty well. I ain't too sure about him in pass pro. So that's something to monitor. Like Zeke is very huge in pass pro. So, you know, I ain't too sure about that situation. So maybe Kellen, I call him keeping it cute with Kellen. Maybe you might want to run the ball today. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you might want to run the ball. If Zeke don't play, do not go out there and just throw the ball around, man. We need him. He's a very vital part of this pass pro. So don't get caught slipping and then Dak get another nagging injury. We don't need that. All it takes is
Right.
one play.
And I don't think we should be trying to pass the ball anyway, because like hell, they are a horrible, putrid run defense.
I love
They're
you saying putrid,
like
Horrid.
for
horrid.
real, man. Like they ain't shit. I put it like that. So like they are tied for the worst, for the most yards given up in the entire league. So like them and Seattle have given up the most rushing yards in all of football. So you do not want to go to the pass. But on the other side, I'm gonna give them credit. They are a very good passing defense. All right, they've only allowed 1,262 passing yards this year, which is actually they've allowed less passing yards than we have.
That's pretty damn good.
I
That,
believe
that,
that's because don't nobody got a pass too though. That play a part in it because they running all over them boys. But
and they
we'll see.
also and they also are tied for third in interceptions.
Damn,
Yeah.
how many you got?
They have
Eddie
8.
Jackson got like 3 on it by himself.
Yeah, because the Bills are number 1 with 10, the Eagles are number 2 with 9, and then the Jets, Steelers, Ravens, Bears all have 8,
Yeah.
and then we're
Where
right
we
behind them with 7. We have
at?
7.
Eddie Jackson nice though. Him and
Yeah,
they got a couple of young players like that. It's gonna be tempting. That's something that you should keep an eye on too. It's gonna be very tempting for them to throw the ball because they got some young players back there too. And that can manipulate a young safety, a young corner. So that's what they got. And they got, I believe they got a couple of offensive linemen on the injury report too. So
And think about this: without Robert Quinn out there, you know, that's going to slow down the pass rush of whatever they did have. Because I'm pretty sure, even though he had 1 sack, a guy that had 18 and a half sacks last year, his presence alone on the field should command something. You know what I'm saying?
Kellen
I
gonna
believe
have
they
to
did say he would see like 58 double teams this year.
Robert Quinn.
Robert Quinn, at least they what they said. It was 50 something. I know he got double team a hell of a lot.
I mean, that's
That
gonna help. I
mean
mean,
that mean they ain't got nothing going on the other side for real. Then,
facts,
know what I'm saying?
facts. And that means Tyler Smith should have an easier day. I mean, at the end of the day, though, man, this is really a game I think where we can really understand what Kellen Moore is really trying to do because the analytics, even the fact that everything says to run the ball in this game, everything
He
says to
gonna
run.
be itching. You know,
And
he
it's
like a fiend, man. He be itching to throw
exactly,
that ball.
exactly. So it's like we can almost use this as like a because like think about this when you get to the playoffs, bruh, you got if the analytic you going to run the ball, bruh. And so I want to know Kellen Moore in obvious situations like this should be a very short game. Like they're gonna run the ball, we're gonna run the ball. Like the game, like that last game that we just had, that game was short as hell. Like it felt like that game was like literally we was already at halftime. I'm like, God dang.
See, that's when I side with you, man, because running the ball is just magical in football. Like it is hard to beat a good running team, man. Like it's so many benefits to it. It's just ridiculous. Like at some point you will be a real fool not to run the ball. So like it's too many benefits to it. Know what I'm saying? It's too many.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you this right here on another just to switch on the other side of the ball. I think that boy Sam Williams. Somebody just put Sam Williams a bad boy, but I think this week I think his utilization is probably should be a little bit more. And this is just actually coming up to my head right now. Like if this week I want athletic linebackers on the field
Yeah.
because I think every one of my linebackers is either just as smart or smarter than Justin Fields, and that's no shade on him.
He's young, man.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So it's like I'm not saying we can try some things this week, but listen, like I think that he is gonna one read, two read, run the ball.
I
So I
call
think
him baby Jalen Hurts on my channel this morning. He like a younger version of Jalen Hurts to me.
yeah, but I think he's a little bit more athletic
He
than
got
Jalen
a
Hurts.
higher ceiling. He got a higher
He-
ceiling than Jalen.
I think he's more athletic than Jalen Hurts. A better thrower of the football, but he's a way more athletic, like more athletic guy. You know what I'm saying? But one thing I like, but I just think that having like a Micah Parsons on one side, having a Sam Williams on the other side, or even backing him up. You know what I'm saying? At times, I mean, because if he goes out there and he's excessively trying to run the ball, then yeah, you might want to put a spy on him. You know what I'm saying? And that's
Yeah.
where a guy like Dorrance Armstrong, I don't want to see Dorrance Armstrong trying to drop back, trying to be on fields. No, I don't want that. Dorrance
Nah.
Armstrong is more built like D Law. You know what I'm saying? He not built like Sam Williams.
Put
You know what I'm saying?
Dano on him. Put Dano on him.
Exactly. Exactly. And to be honest with you, I'm telling Dono, hey, we head hunting, boy. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
go
Because
smack him.
Justin,
Go smack him.
exactly.
I
And
think Michael learned his lesson from last week too. He gonna smack one of them quarterbacks. Watch, cause they gonna try that little read option. He
y'all
gonna
just yep.
smack him. Watch. He
What
know better now. He
and what
know
I mean,
better.
this is what he really got to do too. The first time they do the read option, blow that shit up.
Smack the quarterback. Make
Blow
the
it
quarterback
up.
pay for it. Know what I'm
Because
saying?
because then even if he gets it off, the next time when he see you coming, he gonna have a telltale sign because he ain't gonna want to get hit.
Yeah.
So
He gonna let
blow
it go a
that
little early. Right? He gonna let it go a little
exactly,
early.
You
Then he
gonna
gonna
mess
like,
around,
oh,
fumble
exactly,
that mug.
exactly. He's gonna tell. He gonna tell. So blow that shit up, bruh.
yeah, yeah. See, that was the only thing. You know, Mike is still a young player too, and he ended up not committing. See, when you get caught in that position, the whole play is designed to trick the defensive end on that play on a read
Yep.
option.
It's
So you
designed.
got to commit to one way. You want to dictate the turns of the play. Know what I'm saying? Like you go full scrimp after the quarterback or the running back, but you make them commit to the other way. You know what I'm saying? Don't be halfway on either side. Commit to the quarterback or the running back. You gonna be wrong regardless. So go be wrong full speed. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. And we call those aggressive mistakes. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? That's why I said, on that film that because there was this Eagles fan that Eagles content creator that put out this film talking about how the Eagles were successfully able to expose Micah Parsons. I'm like, bro, you didn't expose Micah Parsons. You exposed the guy that was supposed to be supporting him. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because it's impossible for one guy to blow up an RPO. An RPO is it's a 2-on-1. The play is designed to get two guys on one player and make the one player make a wrong decision. The ball goes the opposite way. Like that's what
Yeah.
the whole entire play is designed for. So if you start out with one guy on it, like I'm gonna be honest with you, like I know we don't ever like to say anything negative on Dan Quinn, but Dan Quinn they got you on that one, dog.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because Dan should have, but I'm gonna tell you, for the most part, I also think that this defense is also, bro, you're on the field so freaking much that like that athleticism has to be getting tested, man. Like
Yeah.
for as much as my Cowboys is on the defense is on the field, bro, these dudes are in phenomenal shape, bro.
They
I see,
tremendous.
bro, because I seen them defend three different drives in the first quarter this past game. Three, bro, in the first quarter, bro.
That game against the Rams and against the Commanders let me know these boys was different. Cause think about it, we was going 3-and-out a lot on them games. No lie, with Cooper Rush, we was going 3-and-out, and
Think
them
about the
boys were
Eagles,
lining right back up and stopping them.
bro. Think about the Eagles game. They did it two times in a row. Like, bro, I literally remember like I'm watching the game. The offense goes out there, enters. The defense literally just came off the field.
Yep.
And what they
I
say, defense on the field, you already know that's something bad.
look, I got to the point where I was just praying that we sustain a drive. Like I ain't even care about the points. I'm just like,
Just
man,
slow it
just get a
down.
couple first downs, please. You know what I'm saying?
Just slow it down. And I'm gonna tell y'all, this is me and my cousin. We was talking about this the other day. The Cowboys are the weirdest. We're the setup weirdest team in the world because we will literally be running the ball an excessive amount of time and will not control time of possession. That is the biggest oxymoron I've ever heard in my life. How do you run the ball so much and still not control the clock? You want to know why? Because you're playing Chip Kelly Oregon football in the NFL. Slow that crap. I already said. I already used my word, right? I already used it. Nope. Slow that crap down, bruh. Slow offense. Slow down.
I'm glad you mentioned time of possession, Ken Folk, because we're 31st in that category.
Like, bruh, that's ridiculous, bruh.
The
Believe it or
only
not,
team,
our offense ranked under theirs. Since we had Cooper Rush, it's ranked under the Bears.
I believe it. And look, the only team that has had the ball less than us is the Carolina Panthers.
Hey, what do you say about this? He says they rotate a lot. We got depth on defense. Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you, you can only have 47 people on defense. And listen to me, when you're defending 11 and 12 different drives, like, bruh, that is conditioning.
Yeah, they say what they say. Fatigue makes cowards of us all.
Yeah,
That's a
that's
fact.
that's conditioning,
It don't matter
man.
who you is. Know what I'm saying? You get tired, you gonna get sorry.
Like that's conditioning. You know what I'm saying? So like that's one thing that I've always said about like Kellen Moore. Like literally, I feel like he rushes to run. Like you know what I'm saying? And also my boy Dak, I gotta hold you responsible for it too because man, you got to get back on that old Tony Romo thing. When Tony Romo would hold that ball, he wouldn't hike that ball to like 5, 6, 7s. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like there's absolutely no reason to rush, none
I
whatsoever.
ain't gonna lie. I used to kind of get mad at Tony though, cause sometimes he'll hold it to the last second. I don't like that,
But he
cause
was good though. He was
yeah,
good. But
but look, the defensive ends just coming. They coming full speed. They know you got to hike the ball now. You know what I'm saying? They coming full speed, bro. I used to be like, dang, Tony, at least give him like 5 seconds or something. Like he used to hike it at one a whole lot. And them defensive ends used to be hauling. I ain't lying.
yeah, my boy Andrew Knox said, let's take some comments. We're gonna be on here for about another 15 minutes, y'all. We are going on an hour. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. Appreciate everybody that's rocking with us. My boy Andrew Knox says offense needs to score first.
Yeah,
I would agree with you. I don't
yeah,
necessarily need first in the game, but they need to score on their first offensive possession. Yes. And I'm gonna tell you this right here. I think the word was indictment that you said
facts,
earlier, right?
facts.
That is an indictment on your offensive coordinator, the fact that you have a whole week to study off a defense. You have a whole week to study a defense, a whole week. Then you create plays. Then you practice plays that you think that are at least going to do what? Score on your first drive.
What is the
And you
first
consistent.
14 be scripted, right?
I mean,
First 10 or
that's what
first 14, one on.
you would think so. They're not going out there willy nilly because you
And we
what they
be bad at them. That's what I'm getting at. We be bad at them first couple of plays.
and think about this, y'all. Think about this. The scripted plays are based off your what? Your film study.
Yeah, off your research.
You research throughout the week. You say, okay, these are the things that they do wrong, right? These are the things that we can actually get an impact on, right? They take those things, you practice those things. They even have a practice scout team that allows you to practice their defense so that you can practice against this. And then think about this: you go into a game and you consistently do not execute what you've been practicing, bruh. Bruh.
Yeah.
That is like, people don't understand how huge that is. Like, that is huge to think that you have 7 days to prepare for a team and you consistently cannot get your offense consistently prepared to score on a defense. Bro, that means you can't create a game plan.
Yeah. And I don't think it's gonna get any better this week. Because like hell, we talked about their running defense. They're a great scoring defense. They're allowing under 19 points a game, 7th best in the league. So like hell, they're gonna have to take their opportunities to score when they come. So Kellen Moore actually gonna have to call a good game plan. It's not like this is a team that's a bad that just give up points, a whole lot of points. Even with how bad their running defense is, they still hold the fort down.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. My boy Jeffrey says Chicago playing on short week 2. They played Monday. You know what I'm saying? And in that game in Monday, how they rushed the ball for what, 200 and some yards, 240 yards?
They ran the ball 45 times, boy,
Against the Patriots, right?
against the
Yeah.
Patriots.
Yeah.
The Patriots, who blew out the Detroit Lions the week before, 29.
Shut them out.
Blew
They
out.
got 0 points. Nothing.
And I'm gonna tell y'all this right here. I mean, I'm not. I could see. I definitely believe the Cowboys gonna win this game, but like, I feel like if the Cowboys, this should be one of those games where you should be able to flex your nuts, bro. Like, the Cowboys, you have 17 fights. Like, if say you a world class fighter, right? You got 17 fights, bro. You do not want to have freaking Mike Tyson 17 times, bro. Like, what the hell?
Nah.
Like, there should be some fights where you could just go in there and just kind of show, but yeah, bam, 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 bam. You know what I'm saying? Just really beat on a team. You know what I'm saying?
You just hold his head back and let him swing. He can't even reach.
Exactly. Like, listen to me. The Dallas Cowboy defense shouldn't have to hold the Bears to 10 points to win this game.
Nah.
Like, we got to get out of that mentality, because in the playoffs, them games come way too fast, bruh.
That's gonna be unrealistic
Thank
expectations.
you.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite thing. Unrealistic. So I want to see a game. Honestly, you know what I want to see on Sunday? I want to see the Dallas Cowboys offense win a football game.
Yeah, we need that. We ain't had that in several weeks. Well, since this year, honestly, we ain't had that this whole year.
I think the last game the offense won was probably that Philadelphia Eagles game that we don't even talk about. Want to know why? Because your backup quarterback played in it.
Facts.
Yes, we beat you guys by 50 points. We did. Y'all bought tickets and sold them. Y'all put it on TV. You know what I'm saying? You chose to start. And then think about this. You lost the next week. So it's not like it benefited y'all. You feel me? So, yeah. I would say at all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all think Jonathan Hankins going to play this week?
Hope so.
He should. That's what I
We
think.
need him. He ain't gotta get conditioned. He just left off the field. So he should be able to step right on in. And
Left off the field for playing the same damn defensive scheme.
Yeah.
Action Kyle says a fight word combination should be at high. Combination should be okay. Shoot, my boy says 700 Club needs to feast on the backup center for the Bears. I heard that, man. Somebody's been doing their homework. I like that. My boy out here says Kellen Moore looks like a character from South Park. At times he definitely do. Hey, man, what's your thoughts on the Cowboys shopping Neville Gallimore, man? What's your thoughts on that? And what exactly are you really trying to get for him, man?
That was my point. Idea. I don't think you can get too much for Neville. He ain't like he had a crazy year.
I mean, I would keep him for depth anyway, though. I don't know what they're doing. Because, like, think about it. We have an injury on the line. We going to need Neville.
You have more depth at defensive end edge rusher than you have D tackle.
Facts.
Because if you lose a D tackle, you're basically where you are before you got Jonathan Hankins. Because
you'll have to you pulling in, my bad. You pulling in Carlos Watkins and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You might not even want to do that.
And Carlos Watkins, I like him, but he too small.
Yeah.
Now, and like now that teams know that they're gonna be able to run to be able to execute on us. Oh yeah, he's too small. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I'm
And
a
then
Carlos
we
Watkins.
already coming out there with the big nickel with the 3 little bitty safeties. We gonna be small all around. That ain't where you want to be at. Not against a good running team. Think about it. That's why I try to tell Cowboy fans. We absolutely love our safeties. Let's get that understood. We love them. We know they gangsters. We know they good players. But think about this. Would you be afraid of Zeke Elliott running up against a defense with 3 safeties out there? I
No,
don't
Yeah.
care who they is. I
no.
don't care what safety you name. We gonna like that matchup, right or wrong. We like Zeke got 3. They playing 3 safety with Zeke. Them boy getting ran over. We running all night on that. So I mean, we got to look at it the same way. Like we running 3 safeties out there, even though we love them to death, even though they gangster, but they only can do so much, and they gonna get a whole lot of wear and tear, in my opinion, man. Like that's just not an ideal situation to do, in my opinion.
Yeah, I was talking to my boy Sharif Wright. He's a former safety slash corner for the Baltimore Ravens and the Buffalo Bills. Dude made a lot of money in the NFL, and he's one of my business partners. And he was saying the same thing, like, bruh, how do you guys have? Why? I need what he said. What did he say? He said, man, your safeties. He's basically saying like he's never seen a scheme like a bunch of safeties that are okay with playing linebacker for so long. He's like, bro, like nobody's gonna like that's a conversation. In his exact words, he's like, bro, that's a conversation you have to have with your agent.
Yeah, yeah,
like that's basically what he's saying. He's like, bro, you can't just like if a team asks me to do something like that, bro, like that's a conversation you'd have to have with your agent too, like because you're gonna be put in harm's way.
you gonna walk in there, man. My
And think
shoulder
about
hurt.
this, and think about this, all your safeties have injury history. All of them
Yeah,
do.
yeah.
All of them. You know what I'm
Dono,
saying?
Curse,
Malik Hooker,
Hooker.
especially Hooker.
Yep. So
And
yo,
they
man,
doing.
go ahead, go ahead.
I was just about to say they doing the same thing with Israel.
Yeah.
And this man transitioned from a DB,
Hmm.
from a corner. So it's crazy. Just cause
But
they
yo,
think just cause you tall, you can be a linebacker.
yeah, but this is the thing. Like, if you listen to me, you can go small behind if you go big up front, but
Yeah.
you can't go small up front and small on the back.
Small in the
No,
back. Yeah.
you can't do that. And you're a small defense. You're gonna get run the hell over.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna respect you. You know what I'm
Fact.
saying? That's just real. Like, think about this. When they run the ball, they don't even respect Michael Parsons. Now the thing is, run at him. I saw and I'm trying to cut this off because I got to go do an appointment. But listen to me. I saw a whole video. Somebody was saying you should just run at Michael Parsons. A whole video. It was like 6.5 minutes. I sat there and watched it. I'm like, what the? Like, imagine this. Teams are saying run at Parsons. He shouldn't even get that close. It should be run at the defensive tackle because the defensive tackle is in front of them. Like they're not even thinking. Like folks aren't even thinking about our defensive tackles no more. That's why I said this Jonathan signing was huge. You want to know why? Because he's the best D tackle on our team right now, and that's considered as an upgrade. I'll take it. If you got
Yeah.
an iPhone 10 and I give you an iPhone 11, poke your lips in because you just got upgraded. You know what I'm saying? No, you're not getting that 14. You know what I'm saying? Well, we Samsung gang over here though. You know what I'm saying? Oh my mama,
Samsung for sure. Yeah.
Samsung for sure. You feel me? My cousin he an iPhone though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yep, sure is.
He like getting the same phone every year, y'all. That's what he like doing. Hey man. Some people like it, man. Some people like it, man. But hey man, Henny, man, let them know that you trying to write, man. That not even trying to actually let them know the next article you're writing and the article that you just dropped.
Hey man, the article I just dropped is the Bears can beat the Dallas Cowboys, but they won't. That's the exact title of that shit. So I pretty much break down all the analytics, the numbers, everything. You can go there, find it, read it. You can sound smart in your sports arguments with your people in your fantasy league and all the other stuff. I got all the numbers there for you. So like you ain't gotta look stupid when you out here talking about football. You got like you know something. So go check that out. That's up there on my WordPress. It's on my personal Facebook page, Henry Moore. And then the next one I'm going to write is about Dez Bryant and his effect on the 2022 Dallas Cowboys season.
Absolutely. I think we lost my boy for the last time. Hey, but hey, every Thursday we gonna be on here for Uncut Cowboys. It's Henry Moore, West Coast Cowboy, and the landlord from Alabama, man. So make sure you guys tune in every Thursday night at 10 a.m. It's gonna be after midnight, so we can talk that grimy talk. You already know how we do it. It's uncensored late at night. You already know. But yo, man, it's your boy West Coast. I will be live at between 10 a.m. and 11. Don't you already know? Don't hold me to that channel. Just hold me to that 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. tomorrow. I will see you guys on the flip side. You guys already know what it is. Never look down because the stars up. Peace.